WDSU first warning weather. You heard from Shay O'Connor earlier. We're all thinking about August 29th coming up tomorrow. So we do have some rain around, but first I want to start by putting our minds at ease that as we go to the tropics and in the Atlantic, there's only a very small chance of tropical development. That this came Monday, and it's still only a 20% chance. And this is 3 to 7 days from now. So we're keeping an eye on just 2 tropical waves at this point, and nothing at all is organized in intertropical convergence zone. A little wave of some storm activity. Most of the rain activity in the tropics is actually just upon us, and we'll get to that in just a moment. We compare this to the latest data. There's that 20% chance of possible development. Earlier, National Hurricane Center said, oh, this little system, maybe 10% chance, then they took it down to 0. So let's look at the latest forecast data. Still not showing a ton of organization here. Some of the forecast data I've looked at with this is maybe we're going to tropical depression status. This is all the way past Labor Day to the middle of next week at about this time. Tropical wave is entering the Caribbean. There's going to be Dominican Republic. There's Puerto Rico. There's Jamaica. And we still just don't see a whole lot of organization to this. So there is still a long ways to go. No impact whatsoever in the Labor Day weekend. And the forecast is still just showing what I was getting to, just not a whole lot of organization to it. Let's go to Doppler radar right now, and with Doppler radar, I'm going to show you what we got in the way. Some showers that have just developed, and I want to get to actually some of the rainfall estimates that are there. These showers that started to develop, I started at the top of the hour right over Belle Chase coming to Terrytown. Well, now that's rained itself out. This is the steady shower right here that is just edging into Chalmette. That's going to go to Lake Forest, the Little Woods before we get there. Zoom out a little farther, a couple of showers just developing here as you go to St. Charles Parish. We've got rain for the North Shore that's really kind of rained itself out. What are we doing for the rainfall totals? Let's just go to here and now. There it is. I'll stop Doppler radar for you and show you the rainfall totals and the estimates from radar over the last 6 hours. And with that, we've gotten some spots that showed we got quite a bit of rain to it. Here it is. We'll get the inspection for it just outside of Hammond. Estimates of just maybe over ½ an inch. English Turn with a little bit more, and some pockets with that rainfall estimates coming into maybe ½ inch, if not more. I have seen some totals come in actually collected at English Turn of about ½ an inch right through the city for that first bout of rain that came through right about midday. I was hearing Travers talk about earlier. 1/3 of an inch to a ½ an inch, but nothing officially at the airport. Top temps for the day were held close to around 90, but Bogalusa topped out to 96, but everybody into the 80s right now. And with the recent rain, yes, it is very, very steamy outside. Very humid with a dew point of 81 in Tahoma, but still feeling like 100 to Slidell and even Lakefront. Rainfall chances, look at this, going up the next couple of days. That's going to hold some temps down. We're going below average for the time of the year, and as we go to Labor Day weekend, rain chances also decreasing as we go into the holiday. Core of the heat has now moved into the mid-Atlantic, kind of Ohio, Tennessee valleys. That's allowing all that south flow to give us all the rain that's here. And look at this big swath of humidity. This little system developing will not be tropical in nature. Don't have to worry about it. But it does enhance that spin and energy in the atmosphere to tap into all that Gulf humidity. So let's see a high-res forecast for us, because we could have some rain as soon as we get towards tomorrow morning, waking up into 70s. Morning drive, yet again, I got some rain chances in, so meteorologist Raven Richard checking with her. And there it is. Possible rain to the morning hours once again, filling in throughout the day. It's going to hold temperatures close to around 90, almost a repeat of exactly what we did today. But look at this storm activity possibly coming into Friday. All widespread from morning all the way through the afternoon. We could be looking at several inches of rain over the next 2 to 3 days. And of course, that's going to be holding temperatures down too. I got temperatures only being held into the 80s, and we even still have more storm activity going into Saturday before the rain chances decrease through the Labor Day weekend. We really need some rain. It has been a very dry August. Don't want to get a lot of it all at once, so we'll be watching that flood potential as we'll start to get more of that in rainfall soaking into the ground by Friday.